This is a short episode that I like to call Voice Notes from Lynn, and these are especially made for Substack. So in these shorter episodes, I will share something that have sparked my thinking. Maybe it might be something from a recent conversation I had with somebody, or it might be through something that I read or listened to, and that made me ponder and think further around these subjects, around food eating, body image, and more. And I hope that this would be helpful for you in your own recovery journey. And again, as always, thank you so much for being here. I've really been struggling to think about whether I should do a little voice memo for you this week or whether I should just give it a pause. And I think what I have been struggling with is this kind of challenge that I have personally around consistency and showing up and versus pushing through and giving myself permission to step away, to pause, to rest. And it made me think about a conversations that came up this week with one of my clients where we have been working around their relationship with exercise, and this person have come a long way, but it still is feeling like even though the intensity of exercise has lessened, or the need for doing high intensity exercise as a form of compensation or punishment, they were still saying it feels like I have to do it. It's difficult to just let myself be if I don't feel like I want to do it, or if I feel like I don't actually have the time to do it, that I am still experiencing this kind of guilt or this rumination around it. And that's what they wanted to change. And it really made me think, because I'm quite tired. I've had a fairly full week. I have been I was working on Sunday as well, and I've been really busy trying to edit and get all the upcoming episodes for the Joyful Nourishment podcast ready to go, which I think I'm going to release towards the end of August, I should say. So another few weeks, but I just wanted to get it all done, and I liked the idea of getting stuck in. I had time this week and just getting stuck in and getting it all done. And this kind of compulsion to get things finished. And it just, when I do that, I just kind of go for it, and other things around it just falls by the wayside. And now I found myself feeling kind of tired and thinking, well, I haven't prepared anything for this week to share with you guys. And should I leave it alone? What do I do? So here I am recording a short voice note to you anyway, while I'm sitting with the kind of in-between space of leaning towards rest and a pause and the permission of that, and not always having to be on or available or quote unquote good or productive, and at the same time challenging myself around my ability to be consistent. So I think I'm going to send you this, and I'm hoping that there will be a few people that will listen. But I'm also really curious, if you're listening to this, what is your own kind of feelings and thoughts around consistency, habit building, yet being flexible and tend to your needs, and giving yourself permission to rest as and when it is needed, and not pushing through or overriding that need. And alongside that, of course, not feeling guilty about taking a break, taking a pause, resting, taking a nap, going to bed early, getting up later, whatever it is you need to do. So I feel like there's that kind of nuance or complexity between rest and really the need for it, the permission to do it without feeling, any kind of guilt or shame or anything around that, in this kind of productivity culture. And then at the same time, kind of holding what is possible of like the consistency of a practice of showing up, of whatever that is, whether that is to show up to move your body or create time for regular meals, or I don't know, brushing your teeth or making your bed, or a creative practice or a meditation practice, and just being kind of consistent with that without it feeling, I suppose, compulsive. I think that's where my thoughts lies this week, and I would love to hear your thoughts on that. Where are you netting out on the kind of spectrum of rest, consistency, productivity, and all these things? And I think Substack is a great place for a lot of conversations around that. But if you have thoughts, I would love to know them. So please feel free to leave a comment, or otherwise share what's on your mind. So again, anyway, that's all I have for today and for this week. And on a different note, the Joyful Nourishment podcast is coming along. I have edited my episodes and I am very excited to share those with you. So I hope you stick around for that. Feel free to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I'll let you know when there's kind of a trailer ready for you to check out and get the heads up on the podcast platforms. But it's all in the works, and I appreciate you being here. So I hope you have a good weekend ahead and lots of rest and nourishment in whatever form that takes for you this week. Take care. That was everything for this week. If you want to find out more, you can find me on my Substack, Joyful Nourishment, or you can go and visit my website, www.straightforwardnutrition.com. And please come back to Substack and leave a comment if this have sparked your interest, if it had made you think, if you have something that you want to share that would be helpful for all of us in this community as we grow together. Again, thank you, and I'll see you soon.